Tonight, like many nights before it, a little girl named Lily was looking out her window. The stars, you see, were particularly sparkly. They looked like tiny, scattered diamonds on a very dark, very soft piece of velvet. Lily had a small worry, a tiny flutter in her tummy, much like a trapped butterfly. She worried about the shadows in her room. They danced when the moon peeked through the curtains. She wished for a dream filled with friendly lights, not scary shapes. So she whispered her wish to the biggest, brightest star she could find, hoping it might hear. Far away, in a place where dreams are woven and wishes are collected, Luma the Dreamlight Bot heard that whisper. Luma was not just any bot. Oh no, she was quite special. She was a glowing orb, round and comforting. Her lights shimmered with all the colors of a rainbow, soft and gentle. Attached to her were delicate holographic wings which fluttered with an almost silent grace. Luma's purpose, her very important job, was to help children like Lily travel safely into their dreams. She listened very carefully to Lily's whispered wish about the shadows. Luma knew that even small worries could feel very big to a child, especially when the world outside was dark and quiet. She understood that shadows could play tricks on sleepy eyes. So, with a soft whirring sound, a sound like a gentle sigh, Luma prepared for her nightly mission. Her mission was to visit Lily's dream. She would make sure it was a place of wonder, not worry. She gathered her special dream dust, which sparkled like 1,000 tiny fallen stars. This dust helped make dreams extra sweet and calm. With a gentle hum, Luma's rainbow lights pulsed softly. She was ready. She knew the way to Lily's dream. It wasn't a path you could find on any map, not at all. It was a path made of starlight and sleepy thoughts. Luma's holographic wings began to beat a little faster, creating a beautiful, shimmering trail behind her. She was a beacon of comfort, a tiny, brave explorer of the night. Her adventure was about to begin, all to help Lily find a peaceful, happy sleep, free from those dancing shadows. Luma set off. Her journey was not through a dark, scary night. Instead, she floated through a world made of soft clouds. These clouds were the color of lavender and rose petals. Gentle music, like wind chimes played by a kind breeze, filled the air around her. Luma's lights glowed warmly, a comforting presence in this magical space. She passed by sleeping stars, curled up and dreaming their own starry dreams. She was a tiny, determined speck of light, moving with purpose towards Lily's waiting dream. As she traveled, Luma used her shape-shifting light. Sometimes she would glow a little brighter, like a tiny sun, to light her path. Other times her light would soften into gentle patterns, perhaps a swirling galaxy or a field of glowing flowers. This was one of her special powers, you see. It allowed her to adapt, to become whatever kind of light was needed. Her holographic wings carried her smoothly without a single bump. She was like a silent, graceful dancer moving through a very peaceful ballet. Soon, Luma sensed she was close to Lily's dream. The air grew warmer, and the gentle music became even softer. She could feel the edges of Lily's sleepy thoughts. Luma prepared a little sprinkle of her dream dust. This wasn't just any dust, it was made of pure joy and courage. She knew it would help make the dream world welcoming and friendly. She wanted Lily to feel brave and happy even if shadows tried to appear. Luma was very good at her job and she took it very seriously in the kindest way possible. And then Luma arrived. She slipped into Lily's dream as easily as a whisper. The dream was just beginning to form. It looked like a quiet forest, with tall trees reaching up to a sky filled with soft, glowing moons. But there were also long dancing shadows, just like the ones Lily worried about in her room. Luma knew her work was cut out for her. She needed to show Lily that even shadows could be part of a beautiful adventure, especially with a friend like Luma by her side. Lily was already in the dream forest, looking a little unsure. The trees were very tall and their shadows stretched out like long, dark fingers. "Oh," Lily whispered, her voice very small. "The shadows look a bit scary here, too." Luma floated gently beside her, her rainbow lights pulsing with a reassuring glow. "Hello, Lily," Luma said, her voice like soft bells. I am Luma, your dream explorer. We can explore this forest together. Sometimes things look different in the dark, but they are not always what they seem. Luma decided to use her shape-shifting light in a playful way. She focused her light on one of the long, spooky shadows. With a gentle shimmer, Luma transformed the shadow of a pointy branch into the shape of a funny, long-eared rabbit. The rabbit shadow wriggled its nose. Lily giggled, a small surprise sound. "It's a bunny!" she exclaimed. Luma then changed another shadow, this one from a gnarled tree trunk into a friendly, waving bear. The fear in Lily's eyes began to fade, replaced by curiosity. As they walked deeper into the forest, Luma sprinkled her dream dust around. The dust settled on the leaves and flowers, making them sparkle with a gentle light. The forest began to look less like a place of scary shadows and more like a magical, twinkling wonderland. "You see, Lily," Luma explained softly, "even in places that seem a little dark, there can be beauty and fun. We just need to look for it or sometimes create it ourselves." Lily nodded, holding onto Luma's gentle light like a comforting hand. Suddenly a rustling sound came from a nearby bush. Lily tensed up again. Luma, ever watchful, used another of her special powers, the memory glimmer. She projected a soft, glowing image in front of Lily. It was a memory of Lily laughing while playing with her puppy in a sunny park. The warmth of the happy memory filled Lily. "Remember how brave you were when you first met your puppy?" Luma asked gently. "You were a little unsure then too, but soon you became best friends. Facing something new can be like that." Lily smiled, remembering the happy, sunny day with her puppy. The rustling sound came again, and this time a tiny, shy firefly peeked out from the bush. It blinked its little light nervously. "Oh, it's just a firefly," Lily said, her voice now confident. She even reached out a finger, and the firefly, encouraged by Luma's gentle glow and Lily's newfound bravery, landed softly on her fingertip. The forest no longer felt scary at all. It felt magical and full of gentle surprises, just like Luma had shown her. Luma's rainbow lights glowed with pride. Lily had faced her little fear of the shadows and the unknown. She had learned that with a little courage, and perhaps a friendly light to guide the way, even the darkest corners could hold something wonderful. "You were very brave, Lily," Luma said, her voice full of warmth. "The shadows are just a part of the world, like the light. And sometimes they help us see the stars, or the fireflies, even brighter." Lily looked around the twinkling forest, her heart feeling light and happy. As the dream adventure neared its end, Luma knew it was time for Lily to drift into a deep, peaceful sleep. Luma sprinkled a final, extra soft layer of dream dust all around. This dust carried feelings of comfort and security. "Now it is time to rest, little explorer," Luma whispered. "Remember the friendly rabbit shadow, the waving bear, and the brave little firefly. Carry this happy feeling with you as you sleep." Lily yawned, a big, contented yawn. Her eyelids felt heavy, but her heart felt light. Back in her own bed, Lily snuggled under her covers. The shadows in her room didn't seem scary anymore. They were just quiet shapes in the moonlight. She thought of Luma, her magical Dreamlight Bot, and the adventure in the forest of twinkling shadows. She felt safe, comforted, and very, very sleepy. Luma, her mission complete, faded gently from the dream, leaving behind a feeling of peace and a sweet, brave memory. And Lily, the little girl who had whispered her worry to a star, slept soundly until the morning sun peeked through her window.